Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Yippie Museum Café. Now, as we get started here, I have a very important question for everyone today. Has anybody here in the audience in the last couple of weeks had sex with Tiger Woods? There might be a couple or foursome.
I've been gone for the past 2 weeks for that sole reason.
No, but that's not why we're here today. We're here, and I must confess, you know, I was very concerned about the weather today. I mean, we asked a number of people to be here, and this is such an important issue. And I was getting a little upset, but then I realized rain is water, and that's the reason we're here today. But there's another reason why we're here today. So why are we here on a December 13th? I mean, we could have been here any other day of the year. Phil asked to have this party, this celebration, this movement event on December 13th, and he had no idea we're going to be doing this. Well, the number 13, according to Phil, he told me that 13 means a lot to him, and I would wonder, why would the number 13 mean a lot to anybody? Well, it's because of this. You know, and perhaps some of you know, perhaps some of you don't know. I'm going to read you something. Rachel, could you hold up this? Could you stand up and hold this? I got some tape. We'll put this on the wall. By the way, I would like everybody in attendance today to sign this so Phil can take this home with him. What this says, you want to cheat this way a little bit? Dateline Seattle. Now, what happened was, the 38-foot schooner Gitana, missing 70 days out of Honolulu, and due since Thanksgiving in Port Angeles, Washington, was located today in the Mexican port of San Jose de Cabo. The skipper of the craft is William Bredehoff, 56, of Honolulu. Sailing with Bredehoff were Drew Dave Smith, 22, of Newport, California, and Phil Sowers, 20 years old, of Naples, California. It was a call by Smith to his father in Newport that led to the discovery of the vessel. So, happy Earth Day, Phil Sowers. December 13th, 1957 to December 13th, 2009. 52, is that possible? 52 years ago. And your Water Not Weapons crew. We are your Water Not Weapons crew today. So, welcome, happy Earth Day.
I just wanted to mention, I have heard every excuse in the world for not getting home on time, but that one beats them all.
So there's some senoritas and some wacky tobacco.
They're missing, yeah. Don't leave me. That's why it's here.
So, what we could do is everybody could sign this later, and Phil, you could take this home. And I hope we surprised you but didn't embarrass you today. But after surviving 71 days.
Let him say something.
Yes. Phil, why don't you say something? Come on up here.
Go.
I'm speechless.
For the miracle. Yeah.
I only celebrate 3 days a year. One is October the 4th, which we did the Water Not Weapons Day at the frying pan. And that was really kind of my secret, because that was 52 years ago. I left Honolulu, and 52 years later I'm up here with Pete Seeger. And then I celebrate Thanksgiving, because that was the hardest day that we had. And this Thanksgiving, 52 years later, I had dinner with Pete Seeger, a Thanksgiving dinner with me. And today is the day that we landed. And thank you, Joel, for researching this. I thought when I saw it, it was an article that my mother tried to stop, and in a California newspaper. And thank God you got this one, not the other one. And I'm just speechless. Thank you very much. And let's enjoy this, okay?
At the risk of giving Phil any more deserved attention, we generally do things in our community. We do it with music. So there's a song that goes along with this, Phil. We're not finished with you yet. So before I start this song, what I need to know is that you can give me like an ocean thunderstorm. What would an ocean thunderstorm sound like?
Yeah.
Okay, that's part of your part. And this is sort of a call and response song too, so you'll know what to do when the time comes. Are these mine?
No, mine.
Oh, they're mine now.
No.
No, they're not.
No,
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale that could go on for hours about a sailor and a friend, but we call him Phil Sowers. He left Hawaii October 4th for the Port Angeles shore. He did not know that danger and adventure lay in store. Adventure lay in store. An enormous storm preceded the boat's path while heading east. The cresting water rolled and crashed an angry, hungry beast. An angry, hungry beast.
there goes my music. All right.
The gypsy spirit schooner and his mates put up a fight. Gitana made it through the storm, but they were lost all right. They were lost all right. Surviving on rainwater, on sea turtles and some fish. Holding out to landfall was the sailor's only wish. The sailor's only wish. 71 days later, on the tip of Baja Sand, Phil Sowers and his crew landed on Mexicali land. On Mexicali land, with Captain Bradoff, Phil Sowers too, and Dave Smith, they made it through. Now Phil is here, and his message clear, with his water not weapons crew. So love and live with peace and faith. Enjoy the music too. Let's raise a glass to toast and cheer. Phil Sowers, here's to you.
Phil Sowers,
here's to you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I got to reach into my bio bag. One of the things that I had asked people who were performing today was to send me a short biography about how they would like to be introduced. And $2.99 at the cheapo store. You know, I buy expensive glasses and they get lost. All right. Yeah. Ray, are you ready to perform? It says here, although Ray Corona sings for social and environmental justice with insight, satire, and a catchy beat, he achieved world renown after standing on the roof of the Manhattan Neighborhood Network cable TV building with Pete Seeger and Phil Sowers, raising a glass of Landy Cognac XO, there was actually such a thing, in the direction of the Hudson River and spiritedly toasting the one and only Joe Landy. Gee, this, I asked for a bio and he gives me a tribute. What a guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Ray Corona.
Okay, this is Water Not Weapons Day, and I do have this water song, and for anybody who doesn't have enough water outside on your head, here's some for your ears. By the way, did you notice the latest bottled water that just came out? This is unbelievable. Bhopal, the place that they destroyed in India, the chemical explosions and so forth, they now have this incredible rap about how wonderful the water is there. Although the people in India are really dying from this stuff. But here, another kind of water, probably tap water from New Jersey, you know, but another kind of water is got this Bhopal label, and it's being heavily marketed as brand new. So we need all the water, not weapons songs we can get. This one, people need water everywhere. It's a source of life, like light and air. Lives depend on how we share. Better start getting it right. So when that comes around, maybe we'll do a couple times, and then I hope that we can all do it together, because this is the kind of intimate thing where if we don't all do it together, then what are we doing it for? One step, then another, she moves with such grace. The water jar is heavy, but that won't show on her face. Her children must have water in a village far away. So it's one step, then another, each and every day. And people need water everywhere. It's a source of life, like light and air. So that's, people need water everywhere. It's a source of life, like light and air. Lives depend on how we share. Better start getting it right. People need water everywhere. It's a source of life, like light and air. Lives depend on how we share. Better start getting it right. She serves the water, there's little to spare. For thirsty men and children, she pours with great care. She takes hers from the bottom, like all the women do, where it looks dark and murky, with a bitter residue. And people need water everywhere. It's a source of life, like light and air. Lives depend on how we share. Better start getting it right. Most of Earth's water is dangerous to drink. With populations growing, reserves of water shrink. Now 1 in 5 people must use water that's impure, risking serious diseases, some that have no cure. And people need water everywhere. It's a source of life, like light and air. Lives depend on how we share. Better start getting it right. We know how pollution can cause acid rain, how global water pirates exploit thirst for their own gain, how there have been wars for oil, how privatizers lie, how much we'll miss the water if the well runs dry. And people need water everywhere. It's a source of life, like light and air. Lives depend on how we share. Better start getting it right. One step, then another, she moves with such grace. The water jar is heavy, won't show on her face. Her children must have water in a village far away. So it's one step, then another, each and every day. Thank you. So I think the plan is that we're each going to do 2 songs. Is that right, Joel? And so the other song, this is a song about the whole planet, not just the water. And it's also kind of a song about the people on the planet. So it's a good song to sing on too, because it's kind of empowering in a special sort of way. You'll get it when I tell you what the chorus says. The chorus says, on a fragile planet saved by the sun from dark and endless night, if I want to stay up and sing until dawn, tell me why that's not all right. Okay, so let's see if we can get some real emotion going on this one. blessing or is it a curse? It could get better, but it could get worse. Should I try to change it or just let it be? All of this music in me, on a fragile planet saved by the sun from dark and endless night. If I wanna stay up and sing until dawn, tell me why that's not alright. You agree with that? Let's hear it. On a fragile planet saved by the sun from dark and endless night. If I wanna stay up and sing until dawn, tell me why that's not alright. When your drink's trying to rebuild your head, your doctor says take these pills, go to bed. Your boss is convinced you do everything wrong. Time for a really good song. On a fragile planet saved by the sun from dark and endless night. If I wanna stay up and sing until dawn, tell me why that's not alright. Billions of people live on this earth. Who knows who lives on those planets out there? If there's one language they all understand, I bet they speak music everywhere. Spend your whole life on the workaday grind. Smoke some good dope and vacation your mind. Hit the ground running and shoot for the moon. I'd rather pick out this tune. On a fragile planet saved by the sun from dark and endless night. If I wanna stay up and sing until dawn, tell me why that's not alright. On a fragile planet saved by the sun from dark and endless night. If I wanna stay up and sing until dawn, tell me why that's not alright. Thank you so much. Now, another toast to Joel Landy.
Gee, thanks a lot, Ray. Ray Corona, everybody.
Okay, so I was thinking about this while I was standing up here, and I was thinking that not too many billions of years ago, we emerged out of an ocean, and I was one of the folks that emerged out of the ocean with all the rest of us, and we made our way onto land and into various different types of land, and some have made it to the top of the mountains, and some of us are on our way back down, and the way to come back down from that top of the mountain is to follow the waterways, follow the streams, because they will lead you back. The streams will lead you back from the pinnacles of intellect all the way back to the ocean of love and mercy. Follow the stream, follow the stream. And as we come down along the path, along the stream, we can look into the water and we can see that while its essence is pure, its outer form has been polluted. It's been degraded and it's been harmed. And one of the things we want to do with this organization, as I understand, is try to change some of those habits. So one of the first things, I just discovered this about a song that I've been playing since I was in diapers, and found out who the Peabody Coal Company is. The Peabody Coal Company, yeah, and what they did to Muhlenberg County. So if you guys know this song, please help sing along. Is the volume loud enough? When I was a child, my family would travel down to western Kentucky, where my parents were born. There's a backwoods old town that's often remembered so many times that my memories are worn. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River, where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. For you folks who don't know the words, Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River, where paradise lay? Let's give that a try. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Sometimes we travel right down the Green River to the abandoned old prison down by Adrie Hill, where we shoot with our guns at all those pop bottles. But empty pop bottles is all that we kill. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. The coal company came with the world's largest shovel, and they tortured the timbers, and they stripped all the land. And they dug for their coal till the land was forsaken, and they wrote it all down as the progress of man. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Now, at this point in the song, I'd like to ask you guys to turn into little angels and sing some oohs and some ahs. When I die, let my ashes float down the Green River. Let my soul roll on up to the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise waiting, just 5 miles away from wherever I am. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Well, thank you very much. Another way that we have to protect our waters is with what is going on with our construction. Our construction of new homes, new communities, new factories, new shopping malls. And as it turned out, I heard a report on NYC recently, NPR station in New York City, that the number one cause of pollution now in the New York City waterways is actually runoff from people's property, runoff from developments. And we probably know here, for you folks who live here, that what a problem that is. Right after I graduated college, I was living on a farm, 100-acre farm out in Flemington, New Jersey. And it got bought up and torn down and turned into a community where now probably as many as 500 people live. The farm was known as Paddy's Farm. Paddy's Farm is a very lovely, beautiful place. The next thing to heaven, the townsfolk agree. But down-to-earth contractors bought it today, so they can raise a new community. Now all of the trees are coming down. There's too many people in this small town, and on we grow. But where will we go, my friends, in the end? River, river, take me to where your waters flow. We're just downstream from the factory. Now where are the deer supposed to go? The Garden of Eden is washing out to the sea. You won't find no fishes swimming around. There's too many people in this small town, and on we grow. But where will we go, my friends, in the end? Sunrise, open eyes, run outside and grab a breath of air. Now what is that nasty odor I smell? It's sulfur dioxide filling the air. It makes for a beautiful sunset, so what the hell? A butterfly chokes and falls to the ground. We're killing ourselves now in this small town, and on we grow. But where will we go, my friends, in the end? Well, maybe someday we'll solve this problem.